J10. The entire Beacon squad was on John's case as they bombard him with questions. Where was he? What was he wearing? When did he come back? Who were the people working with him? Who are they? Where did they came from? It went on and on until John finally snapped and told them one at a time in formal line and in alphabetical order. John. All right, Blake, you're first. Blake, what happened to you? Last time we heard of you, you were attending Atlas for a student exchange program. That got the operators to look at John. He was just a student? John. Atlas needed all the smartest people it could get with a project to save our world. This was deemed classified, but since it was compromised, the more people learn this, the better. Project Exodus was made in the hopes that we can find a place to escape the grim conditions we are currently living in. Hoolhiak and Mulesize were taking notes on all that was being discussed. John. My proposal of creating the Stellar Gate was approved with my thesis of faster than light travel. But it was almost undone by a jealous colleague by the name Arthur Weiss. He was a disgraced scientist. John. Correct, it was he who sabotaged the project when I volunteered to be the first test subject to go through the gate. That got everyone to stare at him, as he was a space traveler between Remnant and Terra. Blitz. Question, can you get us back to Earth? John. I'm sorry, Blitz, my excursion to Terra was an accident, and by Pietro's reports it took them 3 years to find my last known entry. Ash. Well, there goes that idea. John. I am truly sorry. Tachenka. No worries, comrade, we can still find a way. He nods at the good man. John. Nora. I don't know what to ask. I'm just glad Fearless Leader is still alive. He just shakes his head. John. Pyrrha. Why? John. Pyrrha. Why didn't you come back? John. You don't think I tried? I did everything to get back, but it seems like whatever it was keeping me in Terra wanted to keep me there for a reason. Amaya. That reason helped us out a lot.
John, who is this?
John. This is Amaya, my assistant and the commander of Rhodes Island. And you cheated. You asked 2 questions. Pyrrha was... She didn't know how to feel. Should she be mad, sad, disappointed, happy? She just didn't know. John. Ruby, what are you wearing? John. It's basically ancient remnant technology that I modified over the years. Ruby. So what is it? John. It's a mobile combat suit designed to do multiple roles in battle. Ruby. Whoa. John. I see her attention span didn't improve over the years. Ruby. HUI. At least I don't puke my guts out when I ride a plane, vomit boy. John stopped right there as he heard giggles coming from his operators. Mulesize. Vomit boy? John. Motion sickness is a common thing. I got over it. Hoolhiak was giggling at the new information she got. Chin. Vomit boy, really, Doktah? John. Yes, it was one time. Oh, by the way, speaking on nicknames, have still been digging trenches with your head. Ha, crater face? Flashback. Ruby was fighting the Nuclavi, which she made a mistake going behind it for a sneak attack only for it to kick her with its back legs, sending her flying and crashing face first on the ground, digging up a long line. Flashback end. Ruby went red, causing her to hide in her hood. John. Next, Weiss. Who are those people? And why are you with them? John. One question at a time. They are my operators from an organization I helped founded. Rhodes Island. A pharmaceutical company. Weiss. Why does a pharmaceutical company need combatants? Amaya. We also work as a paramilitary to defuse certain scenarios some other governments can't deal with politically, to prevent further loss of life or war. Weiss nods, accepting the answer. John. Young, you still single? They got everyone to freeze right there. Crow. Firecracker, it's not the time to joke. Young. All right. Where did you go? John. That is a lot of explaining, so it can wait till tomorrow. An easier question, please. Young. All right, everyone got to ask what we needed to know, so... You got a girlfriend? John. No. Hoolhiak. As for the bad news, your existence will be passed down through my bloodline, and you won't be able to escape. Trust 200% dialogue in game. John. You better say that to Kaltzit's face. Hoolhiak. I doubt that old hag can have kids. John. John doesn't remember them having kids, but the possibility was there. But question is, did they have a kid? Meanwhile, Atlas Temporary Rhodes Island Base. Keltsit was simply napping in a makeshift Rhodes Island office as she sneezed as she wakes up. Back to Haven. John. That still doesn't count, you little sneaky whore. Mule Size was pissed at Hole Hiak for drugging the doctor and violating him when he was helpless. Young, oh my own. Weiss. Not a laughing matter, Young. He got our... John, don't.
Finish that
Sentence. Weiss gulped and shuts the fuck up. John. I'm no longer taking any fluids or edibles coming from you. You devious snake. Chin. Man, never knew the Doktah could be taken down like that. Tallulah, is it giving you ideas? Frost Nova. Honestly, that's just too much of the teasing. Tallulah, cut her some slack. Blaze. But still, the Doktah seems like a pushover when it comes to women. John. Don't make me deal with you two. Blaze. Naya. The day will be long, and the explanation will be drawn out.